Lovely viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one that's been sending waves of emotion, excitement, and heartfelt conversations throughout the fandom. You won't believe what just happened. Lee Minho's father has finally opened up about his son's marriage to Hye Kyo, and what he revealed left fans speechless. It's rare for Lee Minho's family to speak publicly about his private life, so when his father decided to break his silence, every word carried so much meaning. Grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into every touching, surprising, and emotional detail together. It all began when a Korean entertainment reporter spotted Lee Minho's father during a small charity event in Seoul. Fans recognized him immediately. His resemblance to Lee Minho is undeniable, from his warm smile to his calm and dignified presence. When asked gently about his son's marriage to Hye Kyo, he paused for a moment, smiled warmly, and said something that instantly melted hearts. As a father, there's no greater joy than seeing your child find genuine happiness, he began softly. Minho has always been a man with a big heart, but when he's with Hye Kyo, that heart shines even brighter. Those words alone sent the internet into a frenzy. Fans took to social media, sharing clips and translations of the moment, saying things like, "Lee Minho's father is the sweetest," and "It's so beautiful to see how much support Minho and Hye Kyo have from their families." But what he said next revealed even more about how deep this love story truly runs. "At first, I didn't know much about her personally," he admitted. "I only knew her as the actress everyone loved. But when I met her, I understood why my son fell for her. She's graceful, thoughtful, and she treats our family with warmth and respect. That's all any parent could ask for." Lovely viewers, can you imagine how touching that must have been? To hear a father speak with such admiration for his son's wife, it shows just how real and strong Lee Minho and Hye Kyo's bond is. Insiders close to the family later revealed that the couple had visited Lee Minho's parents' home several times, especially after their wedding. Apparently, Hye Kyo always brings thoughtful gifts, helps prepare meals, and insists on doing simple family chores like setting the table and washing dishes, even when everyone tells her not to. "She's not the glamorous star at home," one family friend said with a laugh. "She's just Hye Kyo, the daughter-in-law who makes everyone feel comfortable." Lee Minho's father continued, saying something that drew both laughter and tears from everyone who listened. "I used to worry that my son's fame might make it hard for him to have a normal marriage," he confessed. "But when I see them together, I realize they've built a world of their own, full of peace, laughter, and mutual respect. That's all a parent can hope for." Those words hit differently, didn't they? Because it's not just about two celebrities being together. It's about two hearts finding balance in a world that's constantly watching them. Interestingly, he also shared a sweet story about the first time Hye Kyo visited their family home. He revealed that she arrived with a basket of traditional Korean rice cakes, saying she wanted to offer something that represented good fortune and new beginnings. Lee Minho's father chuckled as he recalled how nervous she looked that day, how she kept bowing and apologizing for the smallest things. "She wanted to make a good impression," he said warmly. "But what impressed me most wasn't her politeness, it was how naturally she cared for my wife. That's when I knew she wasn't just a celebrity. She was someone who valued family." Fans couldn't stop gushing after hearing these details. Many commented that it's rare for in-laws, especially in the entertainment industry, to speak so highly of a celebrity spouse. It only reinforced how deeply Hye Kyo has been accepted by Lee Minho's family. And for longtime followers of both stars, this was the moment they'd been waiting for. Proof that their marriage isn't just for the cameras but is rooted in genuine love and family harmony. Lovely viewers, it gets even more emotional. When asked what kind of husband Lee Minho has become, his father's eyes lit up. "He's more mature now," he said proudly. "He used to be the kind of person who buried himself in work, always chasing perfection. But now he's calmer. He talks more about simple things like cooking dinner with Hye Kyo, spending quiet evenings together, or walking their dog at night. I can tell that being with her has brought out his best self. Isn't that beautiful?" To see Lee Minho, the global superstar known for his charisma and confidence, being described as a humble, loving husband behind closed doors, it's enough to make any fan emotional. His father also hinted that the couple might be thinking about expanding their family soon. "I don't like to pry," he said with a grin, "but as a grandparent-to-be, one can only hope." That single sentence sent fans into a joyful uproar online, with hashtags like #LeeMinhoDad and #Hye Kyo Family trending across X and Instagram. Several fan pages even shared adorable edits showing Lee Minho's father smiling beside photos of the couple, with captions like, "Father-in-law goals," and "So much love in one family." The warmth and acceptance radiating from this story touched people from all over the world. Some even commented, "Now I understand why Minho has such a kind soul, it runs in the family." Insiders also mentioned that Lee Minho's father had always been a guiding influence in his life. Before every major decision, whether it's about acting, business, or relationships, Lee Minho reportedly calls his father for advice. So when he decided to marry Hye Kyo, his father's blessing meant everything to him. "He told me he'd found someone who understands him completely," his father revealed quietly. And when a man says that, you listen. Lovely viewers, you can't help but feel the sincerity and pride in those words. It's one thing for a fan to admire a celebrity couple, but when the parents themselves speak with such love, it solidifies that this union is more than romance. It's destiny. Sources close to the family say that Lee Minho's father even keeps a framed photo of the couple on his office desk. He shows it to his colleagues whenever they talk about family, one insider shared. He says, "That's my son and his wife. Aren't they beautiful together?" Even Hye Kyo, in a recent interview, hinted at the warmth she feels from her husband's family. She said softly, "I feel so loved by them. They treat me not as an actress, but as their own daughter. That kind of acceptance means the world to me." Her eyes sparkled as she spoke, and fans immediately noticed the peace in her expression. Clearly, her heart is full, and it's because she's surrounded by love on every side. Lee Minho's father's remarks also seem to have eased the minds of fans who were worried about public pressure or media intrusion into the couple's lives. He reassured everyone by saying, "They know how to protect their peace. Fame can be noisy, but home is where they find silence." Those poetic words resonated deeply with fans, who have admired how Lee Minho and Hye Kyo managed to balance fame and privacy so gracefully. Shortly after that, reports surfaced that Lee Minho and Hye Kyo spent the following weekend at his parents' home in Seoul. According to a family insider, the visit wasn't planned as a media event. It was simply a quiet family reunion. They reportedly arrived with minimal security and no media presence, choosing to keep it private. Hye Kyo, as always, came bearing gifts. She brought her mother-in-law a handmade floral arrangement and a beautifully written letter expressing gratitude for their support and love. "She has such a graceful way of showing appreciation," said the insider. Her words made everyone emotional. It's easy to see why the Lee family treasures her. The visit was filled with laughter, home-cooked food, and old stories. Lee Minho's father, in particular, seemed overjoyed. He reportedly played old videos of Minho from his childhood, clips of him singing around the house and pretending to act in front of a mirror, long before he became the global superstar we know today. Hye Kyo was said to be giggling the entire time, teasing her husband gently about his adorable antics as a boy. "You've always been dramatic," she joked, and everyone burst out laughing. Those little moments of shared joy painted a picture of a family grounded in warmth and togetherness, far away from the glitz of fame. Later that evening, Lee Minho's father reportedly shared a quiet conversation with his son. According to someone close to the family, the elder Lee told Minho how proud he was, not just of his career, but of the man he had become. "You've built something strong," he said softly. "A love that's honest and steady. Hold on to it." Minho, visibly moved, gave his father a heartfelt hug. Hye Kyo, watching from the side, was said to have tears in her eyes. That touching moment spoke volumes. It was a scene of unity, of generations passing down wisdom about love and family. Lovely viewers, can you feel the depth of that connection? It's not just about two stars shining together. It's about roots, about family values, emotional grounding, and the kind of love that grows stronger with time. And as if that wasn't touching enough, something even more heartwarming followed. A few days later, Song Hye Kyo's mother invited Lee Minho's parents over for dinner at her home. It was the first time both families had a private gathering since the wedding, and insiders say it was nothing short of beautiful. They shared traditional Korean dishes, exchanged laughter, and reminisced about how destiny brought their children together. Song Hye Kyo's mother reportedly thanked the Lees for embracing her daughter so warmly. "She's always been strong, but seeing her this happy brings me peace," she said sincerely. In response, Lee Minho's father smiled and said, "She's part of us now. We don't see her as a daughter-in-law, but as our daughter." Those words reportedly moved everyone to tears. The love between both families was so genuine, it felt like a scene straight out of a drama. Only this time it was real life. Fans online reacted passionately once news of this family dinner spread. Comments like, "This is the dream in-law relationship everyone wants, and now I understand why their love feels so pure. It's blessed by both families," filled the internet. People began calling them Korea's golden family, symbolizing not just their success but their deep family harmony. One fan even wrote, "They're showing us what love and respect can look like in real life, not just in movies." After that, Lee Minho and Song Hye Kyo took a short break from public appearances. But eagle-eyed fans noticed they were spotted together at a quiet countryside retreat a few weeks later. It's believed that the trip was recommended by Lee Minho's father himself, who told them, "Take some time away from the noise. Just the two of you." The retreat, surrounded by mountains and blooming wildflowers, became their little paradise. Locals reported seeing them walking hand in hand by a nearby lake, taking photos, laughing, and enjoying peaceful moments away from the spotlight. Song Hye Kyo was also seen feeding birds while Lee Minho filmed her on his phone, a small smile playing on his lips. One local who witnessed the couple said, "They looked like any other married couple. No guards, no pretenses. Just love." That statement alone melted the hearts of millions of fans. It proved once again that behind the glamour, they are two ordinary souls cherishing each other deeply. Lovely viewers, what's even more inspiring is how Lee Minho's father continues to be a guiding light in their relationship. He's known for giving his son simple but profound advice. One close family friend revealed that his father told him, "When life gets busy, remember to look at her the way you did on your wedding day." And Minho has taken that advice to heart. Every time he talks about Song Hye Kyo in interviews, fans notice that his tone softens, his eyes light up, and his smile becomes more genuine. It's clear that his father's wisdom plays a huge role in keeping that flame alive. Recently, Song Hye Kyo herself spoke briefly about family in an interview for a magazine photo shoot. When asked what she's learned from marriage, she smiled and said, "I've learned that love isn't just about romance, it's about respect and gratitude. And I'm thankful that I have in-laws who make me feel truly at home." That quote went viral, with many praising her humility and emotional maturity. Fans commented things like, "She's glowing with peace," and "Lee Minho's father must be proud hearing her say that." Indeed, sources say Lee Minho's parents adore her more with each passing day. His father, in particular, is often heard boasting about her cooking skills and kindness. He once joked with friends, "She makes better kimchi stew than my wife now," a statement that made everyone laugh. It's those playful, affectionate moments that show just how deeply she's been embraced into the family fold. Lovely viewers, every time you think Lee Minho and Song Hye Kyo's love story can't get more touching, it somehow does. The sincerity of their bond, the respect they have for each other's families, and the way their parents are so emotionally invested in their happiness, it all paints a rare and beautiful picture of what lasting love looks like. And now, rumors are quietly spreading that Lee Minho's father might soon give a televised interview about fatherhood and family life, where he's expected to speak more about how proud he is of his son's journey, not just as an actor, but as a man who has found true balance. If that happens, fans will surely be tuning in from around the world, eager to hear more words of wisdom from the man whose calm presence has helped shape one of Korea's most beloved stars. Not long after that family dinner that brought both sides closer, Song Hye Kyo decided to do something that left Lee Minho's parents completely speechless. She organized a quiet appreciation night for them at a countryside restaurant known for its home-style Korean cuisine. It wasn't a fancy celebrity event. No media, no lights, no attention. Just an intimate dinner with family and a few close friends. She personally coordinated everything, from the menu to the decorations. Each table had fresh peonies, which she said symbolized honor and deep affection. When Lee Minho's parents arrived, they were greeted by a simple handwritten note placed at their seats. The note read, "For all the love you've given us, thank you for teaching us how to build a family on kindness and respect." Lovely viewers, imagine the emotion in that moment. Lee Minho's father reportedly became teary-eyed, saying, "No one has ever done something like this for us before." It wasn't about the food or the setting. It was about the thoughtfulness behind every detail. Song Hye Kyo has always been known for her grace, but to see her express love not through grand gestures but through sincerity moved everyone deeply. Lee Minho, sitting beside her, held her hand the entire evening. His eyes filled with quiet pride. He whispered to her at one point, "You've made them so happy," and she smiled shyly, replying, "They deserve it. They made you who you are." After the dinner, Lee Minho's father made a toast that fans still talk about today. "When you see two people build something pure in a world that moves so fast," he said, "you remember what love truly means. It's patience. It's forgiveness. It's laughter at the end of a long day. And when I see these two, I see that kind of love." Those words resonated with everyone present. Even the restaurant staff who witnessed the evening quietly later shared how peaceful and genuine the atmosphere was, saying, "They looked like a family that's been together for years, not just a recently married couple." And that, lovely viewers, is the beauty of their story. It feels timeless. A few weeks after that dinner, Lee Minho's father and Song Hye Kyo's mother reportedly began spending more time together as well. The two families started organizing small weekend gatherings, sometimes to cook traditional dishes, sometimes just to chat and share life stories. One time, both mothers reportedly spent an afternoon making kimchi together, laughing like old friends. A close family acquaintance said, "It was such a sweet scene. They were talking about their children, sharing recipes, and giggling like they had known each other forever." Lee Minho's father even teased that he might open a small restaurant one day and name it Hye Kyo's Kitchen, because according to him, her cooking tastes like love. That playful joke quickly made its way online, and fans couldn't stop talking about how much the Lees adore her. The phrase Hye Kyo's Kitchen even trended on social media for days, with fans making fan art and funny edits about what the menu might look like. But behind all the laughter and jokes, there was also something deeper growing, a sense of gratitude and healing. Those who know Song Hye Kyo's past know how many emotional challenges she's faced publicly. And seeing her now, surrounded by love, embraced by a family that sees her not as a star but as their daughter, truly feels like a beautiful chapter of peace and renewal. In one quiet moment during a family lunch, Lee Minho's father reportedly told her, "You've brought light into our home." To which she responded softly, "And you've given me the family I always wished for." Lovely viewers, isn't that the kind of exchange that makes your heart melt? These are not scripted words from a drama. They're real emotions shared by real people. Fans everywhere commented that this was the moment they realized that Lee Minho and Song Hye Kyo's story wasn't just about romance. It was about healing, belonging, and rediscovering what family means.